Alright, back for game 2. Unfortunately, we will be mulliganing this hand. We can't keep one land, even on the draw. This hand is much better. He's going all over the place with his cards. I think that's an FNM promo, Elvis Mystic. So we're gonna play this Temple tapped. Elspeth is good, but we will put it on the bottom. We just need to be hitting our land drops at the moment. And next turn we'll just play our Watergrave untapped. We really want to be able to counter a negate or a Kiora, or just kill a Pelucanos. Temple was a good draw. So we will be able to hit our Wrath on turn 5. And I could see him playing a Courser. That would be pretty bad, actually. Okay, tap land is good for us. Courser of Crewfix is okay. We'll just kill that at the end of turn. We're in combat. So now I can F6. So he's actually down to 3 cards. So I'm feeling pretty good about where we are. Jace is a good one, we'll keep it on top. So we have our counterspell for Kiora. We have Wrath for Clurkanos or another Sylvan Caryatid. And next turn we'll have Dissolve, so we're in good shape, I think. This is one of actually the biggest reasons I don't play these kind of decks, the green decks I mean. You need to hit a critical mass of relevant spells, and sometimes you can just get flooded with these mana dorks that you actually don't need in some situations, so yeah, I'm not huge on these strategies. Plane we can put on bottom. We have our 5th land and we have a Jace, so I'd rather just find something a little bit more relevant. So what he could be doing is just holding off his big spells until we tap out. But the thing is, we don't really need to tap out when he's hitting us for 1 a turn. So if he doesn't play anything, we're actually not going to Wrath. We're just going to keep playing lands and wait for him to make the first move. Another Jace. So we'll play Temple, Dissolve. We can probably just put that on the bottom. We have 2 counters already. And I think maybe putting that Plains on the bottom might have been a mistake. Because next turn what we want to do is hit our is he revving for 2 here? For 3? Or for 3. I guess I can negate this. We'll have 1 card in hand. And even if it's a Kiora, it's not that big of a deal. And again, we screwed up. That was definitely wrong. We should have dissolved that so that we can Supreme Verdict and hold up negate next turn. So that was, I'd say, a pretty big misstep. Source folder is fine. Alright, so he's got no cards, so now we can safely Wrath. we draw a land, that'd be great. Perfect. We'll put that land on top and wrath away his cards for a 4-for-1. That was nice. Alright, so we have 2 Jaces in a dissolve against his 1 card in hand. He's right. Alright, so I feel like at this point we've pretty much just won this game. I don't see him coming back from this. We'll play that untapped so that we can keep up dissolve. Obviously -2. Here I think we're just going to take the dissolve. Because we have another Jace, we can just keep the card flow going. And dissolve is one of the more important cards we can have against this deck. So, especially that we don't know exactly what he's doing. So next turn we're just going to minus our Jace again and play another one. Since here's a good draw, so yeah, we're going to minus 3 lands. I'll take the 2 card pile. And click temple, that can go on bottom. Once again, and this time we will be taking the Revelation. I'm actually expecting a concession pretty soon. He knows we have a dissolve, and he'll know we have a Revelation hand. That's interesting. Yeah, we'll take the Revelation. So yeah, he can't resolve anything at this point. When we will rev, we're just going to make sure we keep dissolve up. The only way he gets back in this is if he does draw a Revelation, so definitely be careful of that. Interesting deck. That is okay with me. So he did bring in Detention Spheres, or maybe he had them the whole time. But yeah, it's not clear that bring in Revoke is. I guess he has Course of Prefix, so bring in Revoke is definitely correct. Mutavault's a good draw. Yeah, we can just play the Mutavault. And we could rev for 3. I think we can hold off. Pithing Needle. I guess we can duress. We chose not to. Alright. Chose not to play the Pelucanos into our dissolve. So we're pretty happy with that. We put the land on bottom. And we can swing with our Mutavault, leaving up 6 mana for double dissolve. So this one we're just trying to find our Courser's fine. Revelation on top. Alright. So we have to make sure we counter that. So he's gonna play Pelucanos. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna counter that, I guess. Elspeth we'll put on top. And then during our turn, we are going to Tinge Sphere, his Courser, then do we have enough to leave up Dissolve and play Elspeth? We don't, so we're just going to get in there with our Heat Bolts. Alright, so he has a Revelation hand. I don't really see him pulling the trigger on his own turn, but the more cards he lets me draw, the closer I get to another Dissolve, assuming I don't have another one already. So, yeah, we're gonna play Elspeth. I assume he'll Revelate in response. We'll counter. We'll attack with Mute Volt, and we'll play tap land. Is he really just gonna Revelate for 2? No, okay. Revelation for 3. Yeah, we're gonna come to that. Last breath we'll put on bottom. Alright, so I believe we've locked up this game. Even if he draws another Revelation, it's gonna be for 5. And yeah, we can rev ourselves. Temple. Yeah, let's scry. Put that on bottom. Yeah, I don't see a point in writing for 10 instead of 7, I don't know. Plus Elspeth. We'll pass. We're gonna Revelation on his upkeep. Not that much action, actually. And there you have it. 1-0 for Esper. So we'll be back for the next match.